if we talk about the Indian democracy, or we study the behavior of the Indian democracy or the structure of the Indian democracy, when I am saying that we study, it doesn't mean we go by the text, we go by the books, or we go by the newspaper, or we go by the print media. Then I am talking what is happening in practice, what is on paper and what is in practice. On paper, everything is right, everybody should be equal, everybody should get the education, everybody should get employment opportunity. And in the eyes of justice system, everybody is equal. But it looks good in hearing, but it's not happening in the practice. And under this democratic system, when we talk about the democracy, then the democracy should deliver productive and effective services for the citizens. And if they are delivering productive and effective services, then there will be enhancement in the status of citizens, in educational status, in financial status, and in social status. And as a whole, then there will be the enhancement and dominance of the nation as a result. Because when citizen will be productive, citizens will be effective, citizen will be dominating, then the nation automatically will be effective and dominating in the international arena. But in real sense, the democracy means what? Ideological democracy and the practical democracy. When we talk about the ideological democracy, it's on paper, it's in print media, it's in electronic media, or it's by some scholars, or it's by some politician, or it's by some corporates, or it's by some industrialist, or it's by some so-called scholarly pupil. You talk anything, but if the citizen, they are not getting proper nutrition, they are not getting proper education, they are not getting proper employment, they are not getting proper security, accommodation and transportation and health facility, then it's not a democracy. It's only in the name of the democracy, but in practice, it's not the democracy. Now we can prove it because it's not a democracy. What happened? Political parties, they do not generate any income. Politicians, they do not have any source of income to run their political activities. They may have business and other things to run their family and to run their own expenses. But to their political activity, they don't have the money. And even the political parties, to run their political activity, they don't have the money for campaigning and other things. So money comes from where? And majority of the population, if we are 150 crores, then the majority of the population, out of that 150 crore, at least 149 crores, they don't pay any donation to the political party. So who are paying donations to the political party, and why they are paying? Why they are interested to pay donations to the political party? Because these political party work for them. These political party don't work for the voters. They only expect the vote from the voters. And voters do not know by their voters, they gain the political power. And through that political power, they do the work for those fund providers, for corporates, for industrialists and other people. For example, there is SBI. In SBI, money is from depositors, and SBI granted 50 crore loan to Adani Group. Has SBI asked depositors before granting the loan to Adani Group? If tomorrow this loan becomes non-recoverable, then the who will lose the money? It's only the depositors, they will lose the money. And it has already happened in number of the cases, number of the cooperative bank and other bank. They lost all the depositors' money wherever they have invested. So political parties, they are working for the corporates. Politicians, they are working for the corporates. Bureaucrats, they are working for the corporates. Then the who are working for the voters, and they are getting the votes, and they under the power of the votes, they are making everything, and they are just the befuddling the voters. So through these system, and through this style of the working, and through this type of the intentions, if we expect that our voters, our citizens will become employable, our citizens will become literate, and our citizens will become prosperous, and the nation will become a influential nation in the international market. It's just a false assurance is we are giving, and the politicians and other this system to the citizens.